It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and happy Sunday. So it is day 23 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. We have another two-page layout, two-page sketch, and today's sketch is from MK, and it is definitely kind of water-themed. It's got a total of 7 photos on it. So I'm just going to work on, I don't know, maybe the left side. It's really hard to say because I only have 3 photos, but they're not in the same configuration on either side. So I am using the papers from my Color Rush Studio March kit. I am starting with this Cartabella paper that's got the keys on it, and I'm doing some mixed media. So she's got some mixed media in the background, and I wanted to do some mixed media as well. I'm starting with some shimmers in blue, and this is like my mystery blue. I've had it forever, and the name is crossed out, so that tells me that's not really the name of the blue. So I don't know what blue it is. All I know is it's blue, and I like it. And so I just kind of put it all over the page. Now in the sketch, there is definitely some torn papers to create a shelf. And so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do it with another Cartabella paper. It's got the yellow and white polka dot on one side and kind of that daisy print on the other side. And so I'm going to use both of those to go down there on the bottom. And then I have 3 photos today. So when we went on our girls' trip, we were fairly close to where one of the girls' sons was stationed. And so we decided to go pick him up for church, which actually took way longer than you would think. Checking somebody off of a military base takes definitely a lot longer than there is. But after church, we went to lunch, and then we went down to the Oceanside Pier and just kind of hung out. We watched a surfing competition. So I have a couple of pictures of us on the pier. So you have Ryan and all of his mamas in the one main picture that you see over to the right currently. Then we have a pier shot, and then right off of the pier is the Top Gun house. So had to snap a picture of that. So I did go ahead and back the mama picture. Oh, I should change the title to Sunkissed Mamas. That would be a good idea. I might do that. So so that one is backed in some pink paper from the kit. And then I didn't have another paper that I really thought was going to be good. So I'm going to put these 2 photos together and back them in some white cardstock. And I'm going to go ahead and put them down. I did decide to leave a little bit of a gap instead of putting them next to each other. I was going to say most of the time I do that, but I'm not really sure. But I do like the idea of giving it separate mats, kind of, even though it's one full mat. So it doesn't look like an 8x6 picture. It looks like 2 4x6 pictures. So I did decide to flip them. So this is why I say it's more like the left-hand side of the paper, because you have kind of that taller stacked group of photos and then a smaller stack. So I've got my 3 photos on, and I don't have a ton of embellishments left in this kit. So I actually decided what I was going to do was kind of dig through my stash and see what I could pull in. I did use that Sunkissed title, and that's actually from an older Color Rush Studio kit. And like I said, I think I might need to change it to Sunkissed Mamas, because Most of us in this picture are the mamas. And Ryan, the boy, one of the boys in the picture, has been best friends with my son forever. So there's that. And then we took one of the other boys, one of his comrades, I guess, and we took him to church with us as well. So he's in the pier picture. He's at the very end. So I've got my title. I grabbed some Amy Tan stickers. I grabbed some Jen Hadfield stickers. I grabbed some Paige Evans wood pieces. And so I was really just kind of seeing if there was anything that went well with the colors. I did grab these Maggie Holmes pieces. I do end up just grabbing a couple of the hearts, but nothing else from that. And I'm going to make 3 clusters. I'm going to make one above the title. I'm going to make one to the left-hand side of the photos, and then one on the bottom right-hand side. So the bottom right-hand side has a piece that says life is beautiful, a little flamingo. I mean, you know, we're on the beach. we can do flamingos. A couple of hearts. And then over to the left-hand side, I've got like a world sticker with a heart. I've got a banner that says love, a couple of other hearts, and I will end up adding some balloons. I mean, this just has a little bit of everything. And then up at the top, I've got another couple hearts, stickers, and then a wood cloud, because there's some clouds in the sky, and then a butterfly. So those are going to be my 3 clusters. And in this description box below, I will have links to everybody who is playing along with Sketch Sunday. And of course, I will have the playlist for 30 days of sketches. Excuse me. And since there's quite a few items on here from Colorist Studio, I will add their information down below as well. And that is going to do it. So I do have a couple of close-ups. I love that title. I think it looks really good there. But tell me in the comments, should I add mamas? Okay, that's going to do it for me today. Remember to wear your crown, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.